To avoid being killed by the wolf demon Fenri, Fleo hastily casts all his available magic spells, unaware of their potential devastation since he still sees himself as weak. Fenri charges at him to stop the spell, but Fleo evades using another powerful spell. Fenri tries to counter with a tail whip, but Fleo blocks it with a magic wall spell. He then traps Fenri midair with a whirlwind spell. However, Fenri uses a short teleportation spell to appear behind Fleo and attacks again. Fleo counters with a gravitational spell, pinning Fenri to the ground. Seeing an opportunity, Fleo consults his system, which suggests using a subjugation spell to control Fenri's thoughts and actions. However, recalling the horrors of slavery from his past life, Fleo refuses. Fenri attempts to cast her own spells, but the system cancels them, insisting on the subjugation spell. Fleo persists in rejecting it, deciding to wait until Fenri is out of magical energy. Exhausted, Fenri asks Fleo to end her life, claiming a warrior who cannot fight is unworthy of living. Fleo, a pacifist, refuses, turning off his gravitational spell to show he means no harm. Despite the fact that he eradicated her species during the system's cleansing of the demon forest, which Fenri is unaware of, she listens to him. Fleo claims he sees all races equally, shocking Fenri, who calls him naive, but decides to befriend him, reverting to her human form. She promises not to fight anyone again, but collapses from exhaustion. The system assures Fleo she is not in danger. Fleo tends to her until evening, realizing he is a powerful magician, questioning why he has such abilities. Fenri wakes up, healed by Fleo, and promises not to attack humans. She insists on making Fleo her master, despite his reluctance, threatening to take her life otherwise. Fleo agrees to let her join his unofficial harem. He reveals he is from another world, showing his original form. Fenri respects him even more, vowing eternal loyalty. Meanwhile, the king summons the kingdom's hero, who blames the knights for their defeat by the Dark Army. The king, aware that the hero used the knights as human shields, questions his worthiness. Back in Fleo's perspective, he returns to the city with Fenri to join the Adventurers Guild for resources. The public assumes they are a couple, prompting Fenri to propose to Fleo. She decides they are married and accompanies him to the guild. To hide her identity, Fleo names her Rise during registration. They hear about a mission to defeat Psycho Bears, which the hero and his soldiers failed to accomplish. Fleo, reluctant but needing money, takes the mission. At the forest, they encounter knights battling Psycho Bears. Fleo and Rise intervene, defeating the bears. The knights, led by Bal Rosa, thank Fleo and Rise. They reveal their inexperience and ask Fleo to train them, a request that angers Rise. She calms down when introduced as Fleo's wife. The knights stay at their hut, and despite Fleo's discomfort, Rise insists on sharing his room. A servant of the Dark One discovers Fleo's influence in the forest and informs the Dark One, who orders her to find and bring Fleo to him. This is the end of the video. Subscribe to the Anime Sphere Recaps channel for more anime recaps.